Moving abroad can seem like a dream come true, but for many expats, the reality of life in popular destinations often falls short of expectations. From skyrocketing housing costs and job market frustrations to cultural barriers and unexpected climate challenges, living in these sought-after countries can bring a host of unforeseen difficulties that leave some regretting their decision. In this video we are going to count down the top 10 countries people regret moving to, helping you to rethink your plans for moving or retirement. 10. Portugal. Portugal, with its stunning coastlines and rich history, initially attracts many expats seeking a laid-back Mediterranean lifestyle. However, the reality can be quite different from the idyllic vision many have. The housing market in Portugal has become increasingly challenging for expats. While prices may seem reasonable compared to other Western European countries, they've risen sharply in recent years, especially in popular areas like Lisbon, Porto, and the Algarve. This has made it difficult for many newcomers to find affordable accommodation. The job market in Portugal can be particularly frustrating for expats. The country has one of the lowest average salaries in Western Europe, and unemployment rates remain relatively high. While the cost of living is generally lower than in other Western European countries, salaries are also correspondingly lower. This can lead to financial strain, especially for those used to higher incomes in their home countries. Lastly, while Portugal's climate is often praised, some expats find the winters surprisingly cold and damp, especially in poorly insulated homes that lack central heating. 9. Thailand. Thailand, known as the Land of Smiles, attracts many expats with its tropical climate, beautiful beaches, and low cost of living. However, living in Thailand long-term can present significant challenges. Political instability has been a recurring issue in Thailand. Military coups, protests, and sudden changes in government can create an atmosphere of uncertainty for expats, especially those running businesses or making long-term plans in the country. The quality of healthcare in Thailand varies dramatically. While Bangkok boasts world-class hospitals, healthcare in rural areas can be substandard. For expats with chronic health conditions, this disparity can be a significant concern. Cultural differences can be more pronounced than many expats initially realize. The concept of saving face can lead to miscommunications and frustrations in both personal and professional relationships. The hierarchical nature of Thai society can also be difficult for Westerners to navigate. While English is widely spoken in tourist areas, expats living in more rural areas or trying to integrate into Thai society may struggle without Thai language skills. 8. Italy. Italy, with its rich cultural heritage, world-renowned cuisine, and picturesque landscapes, has long been a dream destination for many expats. However, the reality of living in Italy can often fall short of expectations. The Italian bureaucracy is infamously complex and slow-moving. The lack of digitalization in many government services can make these processes even more time-consuming. The job market in Italy can be challenging for expats. High unemployment rates, especially among young people, and a preference for hiring Italian nationals can make finding work difficult. For those who do find employment, salaries are often lower than in other Western European countries. The cost of living, particularly in major cities like Rome, Milan, and Florence, can be surprisingly high. Housing costs in these areas can consume a large portion of one's income, and everyday expenses like groceries and utilities can also be pricey. The language barrier is a significant issue for many expats. While English is widely spoken in the tourism industry, it's less common in day-to-day life. Without a good grasp of Italian, expats may find it difficult to integrate into local communities or handle everyday tasks. 7. Spain. Spain, with its sunny climate, vibrant culture, and seemingly relaxed lifestyle, is a popular choice for expats. However, many find that living in Spain comes with its own set of challenges that can lead to regret. The Spanish economy has been volatile in recent years, with high unemployment rates, especially among young people. This economic instability can make finding a job challenging for expats, particularly those who don't speak fluent Spanish. Even for those who do find work, salaries are often lower than in other Western European countries, while housing costs, in particular, have risen sharply in recent years. The laid-back lifestyle that many associate with Spain can be a double-edged sword. While it's great for vacations, some expats find it frustrating when trying to get things done efficiently. Businesses closing for long siestas and operating on different schedules than what many are used to can take some adjustment. Lastly, while Spain is generally a welcoming country, some expats report feeling like outsiders even after living there for years. Building deep, lasting friendships with locals can be challenging, leading to feelings of isolation for some. 6. Germany. Germany, known for its efficiency, strong economy, and high standard of living, attracts many expats. However, life in Germany can present unexpected challenges that lead some to regret their move. The tax system in Germany is complex and can be a shock to many expats. High income taxes, coupled with mandatory health insurance and social security contributions, can significantly reduce take-home pay. The process of filing taxes can also be complicated, often requiring the help of a tax advisor. The cost of living, particularly in major cities like Munich, Frankfurt, and Hamburg, can be high. Housing costs have risen sharply in recent years, and finding affordable accommodation in desirable areas can be extremely difficult. German work culture can be an adjustment for many expats. The work-life balance is generally good, with strict labor laws protecting employees. Lastly, while Germany's climate is generally mild, the long, dark winters can be difficult for those from sunnier countries. The lack of daylight during winter months can affect mood and energy levels, leading to what Germans call winter depression. 5. France. France, particularly Paris, holds a romantic allure for many expats. However, the reality of living in France can often be quite different from the idealized version many have in mind. The cost of living in France, especially in Paris and other major cities, can be surprisingly high. Housing costs are particularly steep, with small apartments in desirable areas commanding high rents. Food, transportation, and entertainment can also be expensive, especially for those maintaining a lifestyle similar to what they had in their home countries. The language barrier is a significant issue for many expats in France. While English is widely spoken in international business circles and tourist areas, it's less common in everyday life. Without a good grasp of French, expats may struggle to integrate into local communities, handle day-to-day tasks, or advance in their careers. The French education system, while excellent in many ways, can be challenging for expat children to adapt to, especially if they don't speak French fluently. International schools are an option but can be very expensive. Lastly, while many are drawn to France for its cuisine and wine, the strict food culture can be surprisingly rigid. Meal times are taken seriously, and finding restaurants open outside of standard hours can be difficult. Dietary restrictions or preferences that deviate from traditional French cuisine may not always be well accommodated. 4. Australia. Australia, with its stunning landscapes, laid-back lifestyle, and high standard of living, is a dream destination for many. However, the reality of living down under can sometimes fall short of expectations. Australia's unique wildlife, while fascinating, can be a source of anxiety for some expats. Dangerous creatures like venomous snakes, spiders, and marine animals require a level of caution that can be stressful for those not used to it. Australia's geographical isolation can be a significant adjustment. While this contributes to its unique ecosystems and culture, it also means that travel to other countries, except New Zealand, is expensive and time-consuming. This can lead to feelings of isolation, especially for expats from Europe or North America who are used to easier international travel. The Australian climate, while often touted as a major draw, can be extreme. Summers can be intensely hot, with temperatures regularly exceeding 40 degrees Celsius (104 degrees Fahrenheit) in some areas. The harsh sun and high UV index require constant vigilance against skin damage. Conversely, winters in southern parts of the country can be surprisingly cold and damp, especially in homes that aren't well insulated or centrally heated. 3. Canada. Canada, known for its stunning natural beauty, multicultural cities, and reputation for friendliness, attracts many expats. However, life in the Great White North comes with its own set of challenges that can lead to regret for some newcomers. The harsh Canadian winters are often the biggest shock for expats. In many parts of the country, winters are long, dark, and intensely cold, with temperatures dropping well below freezing for months at a time. The need for winter gear, snow tires, and increased heating costs can also be a financial burden. Canada's healthcare system, while universal, has its drawbacks. Wait times for non-emergency procedures and specialist appointments can be very long. In some areas, finding a family doctor can be difficult. While emergency care is free, dental care, prescription medications, and other services are not covered by the public system, necessitating private insurance. The vastness of Canada can be both a blessing and a curse. While it offers incredible natural beauty and outdoor opportunities, it also means that travel within the country can be expensive and time-consuming. This can lead to feelings of isolation, especially for those used to easier travel in Europe or more densely populated countries. 2. United States. Moving to the United States can be an exciting adventure, but many expatriates find that the reality of life in the US can be quite different from their expectations. One of the most pressing issues for many expats is the high cost of living. Major cities like New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles are notorious for their exorbitant housing prices, which can consume a significant portion of an expat's income. Additionally, everyday expenses such as groceries, transportation, and healthcare can quickly add up, leading to financial strain. Healthcare in the US is another major concern for expats. Unlike many other developed countries that offer universal healthcare, the US relies on a complex system of private insurance. This can lead to high out-of-pocket costs, complicated billing processes, and a lack of transparency in pricing. Many expats report feeling overwhelmed by the healthcare system, with 53% expressing dissatisfaction with the affordability of healthcare. Moreover, navigating insurance plans and understanding coverage can be daunting for newcomers. Cultural differences can also pose challenges for expats in the US. While many Americans are friendly and welcoming, the sheer size and diversity of the country can make it difficult for newcomers to feel at home. Expats often experience culture shock, particularly when it comes to social norms and communication styles. The fast-paced lifestyle in many urban areas can be overwhelming, and the pressure to adapt quickly can lead to feelings of isolation. 1. United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, is often seen as a land of luxury and opportunity, particularly in cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Known for its glitz, glamour, and booming economy, the UAE attracts a diverse expatriate population. However, many newcomers find that the initial allure can quickly fade as they navigate the realities of life in the region. One of the most significant challenges for expats in the UAE is the high cost of living. While salaries may be tax-free, the cost of housing, schooling, and everyday expenses can be exorbitant. In cities like Dubai, housing costs can consume a large portion of an expat's income, with many facing steep rents for even modest accommodations. Cultural differences can also pose challenges for expatriates in the UAE. While the country is known for its multicultural environment, the local culture is deeply rooted in local traditions. Expats may find it difficult to adapt to certain social norms and customs, particularly during religious observances like Ramadan. The expectation to respect local customs and traditions can create a sense of pressure for newcomers, especially those unfamiliar with these practices. The UAE is known for its strict laws and regulations, which can be a shock for many newcomers. While the legal framework contributes to a sense of safety and order, it can also feel restrictive. Expats must navigate a complex legal landscape, with severe penalties for seemingly minor infractions. Issues such as public conduct, alcohol consumption, and dress codes can be particularly challenging for those from more liberal backgrounds. Understanding and adhering to these laws is crucial for a smooth expat experience.